Hey guys, Michael from Copper vs Glass. Now following my recent unboxing, we have today the full review of the Honor Magicbook 2. This looks to be a great secondary laptop for some or a main workhorse for many, but how has it been? Well, I've been using the Magicbook 2 since the unboxing for everything but video edits and complex photo edits, so let's take a look. Starting off with the design. We have a super lightweight space grey aluminium design with a nice blue chamfer and electric blue logo. It's not the craziest design out there, but then again, if you're out and about, you may not want it to be. And at only 1.38 kilograms and 15.9 millimeters thin, you will most likely have this with you at all times with it being so slim and light. It fits very easily into pretty much any bag that I've currently got, so again, taking it out and around, you're not really going to notice the weight very much. When it comes to ports, the Magicbook 2 keeps it simple while still offering the essentials. We have USB-C for charging, a full-size USB 3.0 port, along with a full-sized HDMI port. On the right-hand side, you have a USB 2.0 and a 3.5mm headphone jack. No SD card slot of any size unfortunately, which is a little bit of a shame. You then have just below the lip of the lid, you have two microphones which sound a little like this. Now yes, they're not amazing, but they do the job, especially with what's going on at the moment, doing a ton of web chat and video calls. Once the lid is open, we have the keyboard front and center. Now yes, it may look like a MacBook keyboard, right down to the horrible arrow placement in the bottom right hand corner, but it also feels like one, and that's not a bad thing at all. The keys have nice travel with minimal noise, and it was great writing this review and responding to emails for the last 2 weeks. The keyboard is also backlit, which is nice, however the spacing under each key means that you have more light around the key than illuminating the key symbol itself. You've got two levels of brightness, but they're not really too different from one another. The trackpad is also very good. It's fast and responsive with a good click. Now you can't click anywhere on the trackpad as it's more of a diving board design, but it still feels great. Some people may not be a fan of how wide it is compared to how high, but that won't take much getting used to. You also have a fingerprint reader for logging in, and even from idle it's super quick and really handy to have. Next up then we have the screen. Now we have a 14-inch 1920 by 1080 display. It also has a screen to body ratio of 84% with the tiny side and top bezels. I just wish that the bottom bezel matched the overall design. But to be honest, the larger than average chin fades into the background quickly due to the screen itself being actually quite nice. It's also a matte screen, meaning reflections are down to minimal, which again is good for on the go outside use. The tiny bezel on the top is also due to the fact that there's no webcam on the actual screen itself. Now this isn't great as it means a pop-up 45-degree angle 1 megapixel shooter. Now it's nice to have, but the webcam performs a bit like this, and I just wish that it wasn't always at such a strange angle. And good luck trying to type anything while on a video call. But overall the screen looks great, it gets plenty bright, colours are nice if not amazing, but viewing angles are great. Safe to say that if you're looking at this screen for a long time for multimedia, gaming or anything else, you won't have any issues. The speakers on the Magicbook 2 are also okay, however they are down-firing. Now this means that placing the laptop on anything other than a hard surface results in a bit of a muffled mess. The speakers got plenty loud, I just wish they'd been up-facing. But all the looks and design mean nothing if the performance isn't what it needs to be. Well, under the hood we have 8GB of DDR4 dual channel RAM, AMD Ryzen 5 3500U processor with Radeon Vega 8 graphics. The model I have also comes with a 256GB NVMe SSD. Now you have Bluetooth 5.0 on board, but there's no NFC chip inside, but you do have the Magic Link 2.0 from Honor, which allows easy file transfer and control of your phone if it's made by Honor or Huawei. Performance is good with all that on board. Doing daily tasks like web browsing, light photo edits and multimedia, there are no issues at all. Even doing multiple tasks at once means really no slowdown, most likely due to the 8GB of RAM, which is relatively high for a budget machine. On the gaming front, you won't be playing AAA games anytime soon, but lighter game titles will work just fine. I've actually been using this laptop mainly for game streaming from Stadia, and I've done a couple of Stadia videos which are linked just below that like button. Safe to say it's actually quite a good service. So overall performance is a solid B. Yes, it could be better, but then the price would also have to be way higher. Overall, if you want a very competent machine, then the Honor Magicbook 2 has you covered. Yes, it doesn't have the most up-to-date amazing specs and internals, but in regards to everyday use and what the majority of people use a laptop for, you definitely can't go wrong. Battery life while in use was also not an issue. Now you have a not great 56 watt-hour battery, but overall I was able to get around 5 hours on the battery with most tasks. Even streaming games resulted in around 4 hours battery. Now this of course will go down with things like games natively on the machine and also full brightness, but if you set your expectations, you can get some good times out of it. Also, due to the smallish battery and the included 65 watt fast charger, the charge times are great and super fast. So overall, what do I think of the Honor Magicbook 2? Well, if you're looking for a slim and light workhorse for daily tasks, the Magicbook 2 is great. And at around £549, the price isn't too bad either. However, if you want something to play today's most demanding games, process 4K video edits and multitask all day without having to plug it in, then this may not be for you. But even after all that, I can recommend this laptop to students, first-time buyers, and those looking to pick up maybe a second machine. And that's going to do it guys for this video. Now if you enjoyed the video, leave a like below. If you didn't, then a dislike is fine. If you have any more questions or comments about the Magicbook 2 or anything else here on the channel, leave a comment below the like button or on Twitter at copper_glass. If you're not already, now is a great time to subscribe. Also turn on notifications to be notified anytime I post a new video here on the channel. I'm Michael from copper_glass. Thanks for watching, and I will catch you guys in the next video.